Today we're making salmon patties, so I'll show you how we're going to do it. Now we're going to pour all the juice out, drain the juice, but keep the shape of the salmon from the can. Set the can aside. Now you're looking for a seam where the backbone spine is that we're going to take out. So now we found it. We're going to open it up and voila, there it is. We're going to set aside the one side, and this we're going to push to get the whole thing comes out at once right into the can. And the other little bones and other little of the skin, it just slides right off with your fingers. Taking that off, put that in the can. That's going to go in the garbage. Any little tiny bones you happen to see, they're going to be crushed because the front bones are so fragile. And in the other pieces that came off out of the can, we will get those bones, put those in the can to be thrown away. And any other skin pieces or other spine bones, backbones, we'll take out. If there aren't any, there aren't any. But you look for those bigger bones, because those may not crush as easily when you mix it. This is kind of like making a meatloaf, where all of this is going to go in with the other ingredients and then be mashed together with your hands, and then formed and fried. There's that. Okay, now it's going to go in the bowl. Alright, now we're going to put the meat in the mixing bowl, and there is a 1/2 cup of chopped white onion. Green onion will do too. Then we're going to start adding the ingredients. There's 4 eggs, that goes in. There is 1 cup of breadcrumbs, plain, that goes in. And then we're going to measure the Italian seasoning. This just gives it about a tablespoon. We'll measure that, good. And then we're going to do about a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon-ish, good. And then pepper. Probably, let's start with a 1/2 teaspoon. Good. All right. Then we're going to mix it with our hands and make a mixture. With this recipe, you go more by how it feels in your hands than with what it looks like, and it needs to be almost like a meatloaf. So we don't want it too wet or too dry, because it needs to stick together while we fry it. Good. If it's going to hold together enough to make small patties, then it's just the right consistency. Looks like it's good. Alright, almost done. This 2 cans of salmon makes about 9 or 10 hamburger-sized patties. You can make them larger or smaller. They're somewhat fragile, so they might break apart, but this is a good size.